Thank you, Speaker. To the Minister of Health. Speaker, yesterday the Minister of Health admitted that she knew nothing about an international directive that issued warnings about the structural integrity of the 10 AW139 helicopters in service at Ornge.
Minister.
Today I want to ask the Minister if she's aware that an Ornge-contracted PC12 Pilatus fixed-wing medivac aircraft crash-landed at the Timmins Airport on January 13th of this year. The reason? Its single engine failed. What does the Minister know about this incident, and can she tell us what she thinks about the decision by Ornge to purchase 10 Pilatus fixed-wing single-engine aircraft to serve in our air ambulance service?
Thank you.
Speaker, what I do know is that the member has made various allegations in this House and outside this House. We always follow up to ensure that whatever steps can be taken have been taken. Most often, Speaker, those allegations turn out to be completely unfounded, as the allegation the member opposite made yesterday. Yeah. Speaker, we have put in place very strong leadership at Ornge, and I thought it might be helpful to actually inform the people who are concerned about this issue about the caliber of people who are now in charge at Ornge, Speaker. Ian Delaney, who is the chair of the Corporate Governance Committee, chair of the board, is the chairman of Shared International Corporation, and he served as president and chief executive officer. He's also served in executive positions at Veridian, the Horsham Corporation, Merrill Lynch Canada Incorporated over the past 25 years.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Speaker, the allegations I made yesterday were confirmed by people at Ornge. Shows what the Minister knows about this. Once again, we have to marvel at how much the Minister can be kept out of the loop about what's going on, both at Ornge and in her ministry. Once again, we have to question the decision of the leadership at Ornge for making the decision to purchase those single-engine aircraft. No other jurisdiction in this country uses single-engine aircraft for their air ambulance services. BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Quebec, Newfoundland all use twin-engine aircraft. When the Minister and her Cabinet colleagues travel, they use twin-engine aircraft. I've been asked by the pilots and the paramedics of our frontline service to ask the Minister if she would venture a guess as to why two engines would be better than one.
Thank you. Seated, please. Be seated, please. Thank you, Minister.
Speaker, I think it's important that the people of this province understand that the plane that the member opposite refers to, he tried to leave the impression, Speaker, that it was an Ornge aircraft. It was not an Ornge aircraft, Speaker. However, Speaker, let me talk some more about the people who are now in leadership positions at Ornge. Charles Harnick. Charles Harnick is a member of the Corporate Governance Committee, Human Resources and Compensation Committee, and the Audit Committee of the Board. Charles Harnick QC is a founding principal of Council Public Affairs Incorporated.
From Oxford, come to order, please.
Arbitrator on the panel of York Street Dispute Resolution Group. He served as Attorney General of the Province of Ontario and Minister of Native Affairs from 1995 to 1999, and as MPP for Willowdale. He was awarded the Law Society Medal in 2005.
Thank you.
To the Minister of Health. Speaker, the Minister continues to refer to the leadership team that is now in charge at Ornge and expresses great confidence in their ability. The truth is that there is a new volunteer board and a CEO who has no experience in air ambulance. However, we also know that the two individuals who are in control of the day-to-day operations at Ornge are Mr. Rick Potter and Mr. Steve Farquhar. Not only were these two individuals intimately involved in the helicopter purchase that's now under criminal investigation, they were involved in the decisions that resulted in operational decisions that put patients and crews at risk. I ask the Minister this: why has she embraced Mr. Potter and Mr. Farquhar as key members of the so-called new leadership team at Ornge, knowing their role in the past, why has she endorsed those two individuals?
Minister of Health.
Speaker, I have complete confidence in the new board of directors at Ornge, and there was a time, Speaker, when the member from Newmarket Aurora also had confidence in that team. Speaker, let me introduce the people of Ontario to yet another member of this new board of directors, Barry McClellan, Speaker. He is the chair of the Medical Oversight Committee at Ornge and a member of the Corporate Governance Committee. He's the president and CEO of Sunnybrook Hospital. Prior to this position, Dr. McClellan was the chief coroner for Ontario. He's a professor in the Department of Surgery at the University of Toronto. He's a graduate of the University of Toronto with a medical doctorate in 1981. He subsequently trained in emergency medicine, receiving a fellowship in 1985. He was the director of the trauma program and vice president of specialty services at Sunnybrook, and was also the director of the hospital.
Thank you. Supplementary. Member from Newmarket Aurora.
Speaker, anyone watching the proceedings here today will know that a board of directors has nothing to do with the day-to-day operations of an organization. The minister's credibility is wearing thin. She has publicly denounced Mr. Potter for falsifying his credentials. When asked what she would do if a member of her own staff resorted to the kind of behavior that Mr. Potter demonstrated, she said, "I would fire him." She's heard repeatedly that Mr. Potter and Mr. Farquhar were at the center of decisions that put patients and crews at risk, and yet the minister continues to herald them as key members of her leadership team. There's nothing new at Ornge, Speaker. The same people are in charge. Why does the minister refuse to see that and continue to endorse people who, quite frankly, have undermined the credibility?
Thank you. Minister of Health.
Speaker, I have complete confidence in the new board at Ornge. I tell you, I have a lot more confidence in them than I do in the member from Newmarket Aurora. Let me introduce another member of the board, Speaker. Patrice Marin. Patrice is the chair of the Human Resources and Compensation Committee. She's a member of the Corporate Governance Committee and Medical Oversight Committee. She's the chairman of the board of CML Healthcare Incorporated, a leading provider of medical laboratory testing services in Ontario and the largest provider of diagnostic imaging in Canada. She's a former president and CEO of Luscar Canada, Canada's largest thermal coal producer. She's a director of the Climate Change and Emissions Management Corporation and is a former director of the NB Power Group. She served on many not-for-profit boards, Speaker, including as a trustee of her alma mater, Queen's University.
Thank you.